This goes out to anyone who is listening. Hello, my name is Bree, and this is Good Lord Bree. This is my second episode. It's my third show though, so welcome to the newcomers and welcome to those who've been listening. Probably like one person. Thank you, that one person. So right now, I just want to get straight to it because I wish someone had told me some of these things a long time ago. And this is how to deal with annoying / mean / irritating / smart mouth people. All right. So let's get right into it. So people will have a lot to say because, they're humans and sometimes we don't like those. It's a love-hate relationship over here, okay? Sometimes we don't fucking like those. And myself, I'm not a confrontational person. I'm not. And I don't do that stuff because I come from a confrontational home. I come from a confrontational life, okay? I do not play that shit. And at first, I would roll up and just take it, roll over and take it. Excuse me. And I would ignore it and let it roll off my shoulder, which is a very powerful thing. Let's let that be the first tip. Ignore it, because why the fuck should you waste your time? It's just someone saying words. If someone's spreading rumors about you around school, fuck them. Shit. I've experienced that myself. I've had all types of rumors made about me, okay? I've had rumors that I sucked dick at a fucking Christmas party that I didn't even show up to. So I found out who my real friends were when that rumor came out. I had a rumor that I'd given head. I have a lot of rumors about me giving head. I've had rumors about me giving head on a track field when what really happened, some dude that I was talking to wanted to pull his dick out and I didn't want to suck it, and so I bit the fuck out of it. And as we get deeper into knowing me and to getting into this show, we're all gonna know that if Bree sucked dick, Bree's gonna admit to sucking dick, and that's on period, okay? So if anyone spreads a rumor about you, anyone talks shit about you, just ignore them. And especially if they don't say it to your face, ignore them. If they bring up a rumor that was about you and they ask you about it, or they say, oh, you did this, correct them. And if they want to argue about it, at the end of the day, you know what the fuck you did. And if your friends and the people around them want to believe them, fuck them, dude. Fuck them. Honestly, easier said than done, right? I'm talking a lot of shit right now, but it took me a long time to master ignoring people and just letting it roll off my shoulder. Honestly, when I was in boot camp, that's when I learned how to do it. My RDCs would be attempting to yell at me, attempting to make me work out for punishment. I did not care. I was too depressed. I was in boot camp. I spent my first day in boot camp on my birthday. My 18th birthday was in fucking boot camp. Yes. And I spent my 2-year anniversary in boot camp. Was pretty pissed. So I was too depressed to give a fuck. And I was left alone, and it gave me thicker skin. So that's one way. One thing that people do not tell you, make them as uncomfortable as possible. Listen, look, for all my friends that are out there listening, y'all know me. I am the most nasty mouth motherfucker you will ever meet in your life. I swear to God. I will have the nastiest shit to say because I explained it in my first video, but I mean it. I will talk about literally any and everything. I am an open book. Mainly because I used to have rumors spread about me. And I used to be a pathological liar when I was younger. But in middle school and stuff like that, I'm one of those people that went through what they were supposed to go through, but at a young age. I kind of went through my adult life at a young age. Excuse me. I went through a lot of weird shit. We'll get into that subject in another episode though. Make them completely uncomfortable. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I have the hiccups. I don't know what is going on with me. But let me give you an example. Myself. So I had an incident with not even a friend, a coworker. And we were all, and I had some coworkers around, like we were all chilling. We was just talking, and you know how friends get into like weird subjects and shit. That kind of happened with me and my coworkers. We got into like killing people, and like one dude really got into it. And I told them about a time that I was called a coon, and by a racist, I was called a coon, and he told me that he would slit my throat and burn my body in acid. The struggles of being black, man, fucking hurts. But anyway, we'll get into that subject. Like, I clearly have a lot to say, y'all. Please do not let this shit flop. But no, I told him about that, and he told two coworkers, like, oh, how he was planning out how to slit all of our throats and shit like that. But it's dark humor. I promise you guys, this coworker is not crazy. He's actually pretty fucking funny sometimes, but it gets on my fucking nerves because sometimes he can go too far. Now, what he said to me was that he said that he had a special way he was gonna kill me, and I was like, oh yeah? How you gonna do it? And he said, I'm gonna poison you. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna poison me? You're gonna put poison through my throat? And he started looking at me like, oh my God, no. And then he just kept going. He was like, and then I'm gonna put the antidote in your husband. And I was like, do I have to suck it out of him? I would fucking love that. Fucking do it. We're working up something here. And then he just looked at me. The whole room went dead silent. And that was it. That was the end of the conversation. He was like, I'm done with this. I fucking can't. Like, no one will tell you to say some weird shit nowadays. Like, parents, I wish my parents told me that just to say some weird ass shit. Because that will save you one day. I swear to God. And another, oh my gosh, like I use these things a lot, and it makes me feel good, and it helps you come back like with quicker comebacks and stuff like that. And this isn't to make you, this isn't for me to like try to make someone big and bad and shit like that, but try to help you cope through life. Because as I go through life, and yeah, I'm only 18, but like I've experienced and went through a lot, I'm tired of people who have so much to fucking say. Like, I'm tired of people who put their 2 cents in. I'm tired of people who think they're the fucking shit. And just to clarify, I don't care if you have pride in something, but there is a difference between pride and cockiness. Let me just throw that out there, because I have a lot of pride in stuff that I do. But I hate people like that. I hate people who are just straight up fucking rude. I hate people who are smart asses. I can't fucking stand it. So I either ignore it, or I make the situation very, very uncomfortable. And I don't hold back. I have no filter at all whatsoever. This show is not meant for children, okay? But no, another thing that I do is, let me think, I ignore. I laugh. If it's so stupid, I laugh. Because some things are just fucking laughable. Like, say someone says something about you. Because I've been sent on a wild goose chase at work. Someone trashed this room and this room. I need you guys to go clean it. And I went to every laundry room on all 3 floors, and everything was fine. So I get back and I'm like, are y'all fucking with me? This girl says, no. And I'm like, on what? And she's like, oh, I'm not swearing. She said, I swear. And I said, on what? And she's like, oh, I'm not swearing on anything. And I was like, And then I just busted out laughing because it was minor. I got to know her better. She's actually really fucking cool. But at first I didn't like her. But I just laughed and let it roll off my shoulder because I knew they were fucking with me. And I was like, okay, if you're if you want to lie to me and say that this, and this is going on, but you don't want to tell me that you're fucking with me, that's laughable. Laugh your fucking ass off. And oh my gosh, this is the best one. Say it with a smile. Oh my God, people hate that. People hate it. I am one of those people, because let me tell you, when I was in boot camp and we were all graduated, but we had to stay in the compartment an extra week. Oh, I was so pissed, and people still, like a small fingerful of people wanted to sing cadences, and it was after dinner, it was cold, and we had to march, like, our compartment was a long ways away, and we had to march back to that bitch. And then someone was like, can we sing cadences? I was like, no, let's go. I'm fucking tired. Let's go. And this girl turned around and she smiled. She was like, why are you so pressed? When I tell you, I had, like, my blood was fucking boiling. I was so pissed. I was just like, oh, this bitch is good. And it's so weird because I'm best friends with this girl to this day. Oh my God. But no, say it with a fucking smile and it will get someone's gears grinded. Oh my goodness. And then what's something else that I do? All right, so now let's recap, all right? I ignore it. I make the situation very uncomfortable. I laugh or say it with a smile. Now, this tip will come in handy for working with shitty bosses who have a lot to say, and this is for people who talk just to hear themselves. You just sit and you shut your mouth and you say, I swear to God, like, I'm not saying a shut up and listen type thing. It'll get the conversation over quicker. I swear to God. Especially if anyone in the military is listening to this, y'all all can attest to this. And if you cannot attest to this, fucking try it, because I promise you it fucking works. Just, yep, great, cool. Just sit. Like, people who like to hear themselves talk, just let them. Don't interrupt them, because then you're gonna be standing there longer. Like, come on now. I hate people who listen to themselves talk. I had a cut off family who does that because they tend to be toxic human beings. But just let them talk. Let them. They're the most suckish kind of people. They'll figure it out one day. They'll figure it out when don't nobody want to talk to them no more. Okay? So let's recap. 1, we ignore. 2, we make the situation very unspeakably uncomfortable. 3, we're gonna laugh. 4, we're gonna say it with a smile. 5, we're gonna ignore it. 6, let them fucking talk. Another one that is so good. Sarcastically negotiate. Sarcastically. Let me give you an example. Oh, you're such a bitch, da da da. Okay, seriously, do you want to do this right now? Like, seriously, I don't have time for this. I don't have the patience. You're such a bitch. If that's how you feel, all right, I'll be that dude. Can I get on with my day? I swear to God, this will piss people the fuck off. This is like walking away, but on steroids. This is the best way to piss someone off who is trying to ruin your day. So, those are, 5 tips on how to get people off your back if they're trying to ruin your day. Ignore, laugh, make the situation uncomfortable, let them talk, and sarcastically negotiate. My name is Bree, and this goes out to anyone who is listening. Have a great day. Use these tips to have an amazing day. goodbye, and tune in next time for Good Lord Bree.